Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Alakazam Live. Thank you very much for joining us. And before we get started, please go to the bottom of this video, hit the big thumbs up, and also hit the share button.
I've shared it.
I've shared it
5 times.
Oh,
So.
I've only got one place to share it, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's all right. Hopefully you guys can share it in your magic clubs. Magic clubs is normally good. Wherever, but we would appreciate wherever you can. So thank you very much for that.
God.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm dribbling. So, right, we have got a lot to talk about today.
Yes, let's start with a little bit of hello, shall we?
Yes, let's.
I just caught a glimpse here. John R. Williams said he performed Pin and TK Bolt on the weekend to great reactions. So
Oh, brilliant.
we are looking to get some more TK Bolts in. I know we're getting hassled for them every day. We got as many as we could in at the time and they sold within a night. So, yeah, it is a great little effect. And for £10, you can't really go wrong. But we've got some cool stuff to talk about today as well.
We've got your dad watching. Hi, John.
See? Hello,
Yeah.
Dad. Hello. Hope you enjoyed you went to see the Eagles.
I know, I saw the picture. That must have been amazing.
Oh, I would have loved to have gone. Yeah, it looked amazing. So I haven't spoken to him
Look, I
since.
spilled it.
Oh,
I spilled my water.
got a little bit there as well. Hey.
Right, and so John's here. I want to say a big shout out to Mick Wilson as well. I think he's going to try and join us today. We've got loads of people here. We've got Eamon, we've got Alexander, we've got Danny Marsh, Kelvin Dean.
Perfect. Loads of you watching. Thank you for joining. So Luke Murray says, any word on when the next Brian Caswell effect will be? Well, soon is the answer. We literally need to do the trailer for it, and we're waiting just for a little bit of packaging, then we're good to go on his next release.
Yeah, so that will be our next release. And Promnesia is still in stock. We're running out.
We are.
But thank you all for the fantastic comments. I mean, all the reviews are amazing on this, and
I will say,
deservedly so.
yeah, I will say, if you haven't yet done a review on this, please, if that's one thing that you do, if you don't share the videos but you watch them every week and you enjoy it and you've got a Promnesia, please just go leave a quick review underneath the product. It will take you 2 minutes and it will help people buying the product make their decision, you know. So if you could do that, that would be fantastic. What we got? My mum's watching and laughing at you spilling your water.
It's always me. I'm getting too old for this.
Theo is watching as well. So yeah, let's start, shall we? A few bits and pieces, a few new bits.
Competition. Quiz.
Right, okay, up here. If you haven't done the quiz yet, this is how you do it. Head over to crowd.live, event code RAKQG. Type that in, and when we go live, you'll get all the questions pop up on your screen. This week's quiz was given to us by Simon Beckman, who will receive £15 worth of loyalty points into his account. Very easy if you want to, win £15 worth of loyalty points. Send us in your quiz. If we use it and we feature it, then you will get £15 worth of loyalty points. And no excuses this week. Let's get everyone watching playing the game, all right? So open up a new window on your phone, tablet, wherever you're watching. Go to crowd.live and type in that code and you'll be ready to roll.
Yeah.
Good. You all right?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I just keep seeing these little spillage marks.
You done another one?
No, someone did put someone get Peter a bib.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe just don't drink any more water.
No, I'll get a straw.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. It's got to be a biodegradable one, though.
Yeah.
Because they're fantastic. I'm sorry, I had my first experience with one of these straws the other day in Costa.
Right.
And I had one of the nice iced frappuccino things. And I felt...
By the time you finish it, it's gone.
Literally, right? It melted before I could get it up through the straw. And this straw had just gone all gummy. You know when you're a kid and you're trying to get sherbet out of one of those sticks, but you clog up the end, right? It was like that. A big kid trying to get a blimmin' Costa through. So anyway, how we got onto that subject, I don't know. But that's my opinion on biodegradable straws.
Yeah. And also, anyone that's around Ashford area, we've got our close-up competitions tonight at the Ashford Magic Club.
Yes, we do.
So I think it's, what is it, £5, £10 for... No, it'll be £5 for...
Free for club night.
Yeah, that's for club members.
Ah.
But if they're not a club member, can they come and watch?
No.
No.
Family, friends.
Forget I said anything.
No, I don't think they can they?
No, I don't think so.
No.
No.
There you go.
We'll edit that bit out.
Well, yeah. All right. Alakazam Peter bib for new merchandise. That'd be good. That'll work well. Let's talk a little bit of magic, right? We had a few new bits and pieces come into the store. So before we do the first question, so make sure that you've all done that. Before we do the first question, let's have a look at this.
Yes.
This is Ring and Rope. Now, TCC have got to be one of my favourite companies now.
They are doing nothing but impress me at the moment.
Yeah.
Like literally everything that comes out, we're going, oh, I've got to get that in the stock.
The quality is amazing. Like I absolutely love their stuff, and one of the things that makes it so good is how reasonably priced all of their products are. I'm going to show you something else in a minute, and I cannot recommend it highly enough. It is,
and you're not going to believe it.
No.
To be fair, when you showed me it yesterday and said, "Guess how much?" I was like 4 times out.
Yeah, and they just keep surprising me. Now, there's no gimmick to flash here, but I just wanted to see this Ring and Rope. Yeah, so if you're interested in doing a little bit more, I would say stand-up magic. So even at tables, when you're doing walk around, I treat a banquet table as a cabaret set. I think you want to lift everything up from down here to up here, and I place at the table. Now this is beautiful. You get 2 sets of the ribbon, a pink and a red, and this awesome ring. Now, this may seem a bit like weird that I'm getting excited over a ring, but
there is no weld mark.
Exactly. There's no weld mark on welding mark.
That's
on
a really good weight as well. Do you know what? For people that don't do ring on rope, they won't understand how hard it is to get a ring.
Yeah.
In like the simplest thing in the world, you would think.
I've got a very funny story about that. I think you know it, but I don't know if I'm allowed to tell it on the live. But I'll tell you in the break, and if I can tell it.
It wasn't about someone I know, or someone we know.
It's about someone that I think you know them, yeah.
Oh no, it's not the story I'm thinking of.
Oh right.
I will say this is the story that I thought you were going to tell, but it's not a bad one.
Right.
But Claire, who works at Alakazam, she saw a magician recently, and he done ring on rope, and he handed out the ring, and he said, "Oh, just make sure there's no, trap doors." So he done ring on rope, and obviously it was just a normal ring. But Claire said to me the next day, "We saw the mark where you open it, but we didn't bother to tell him. We didn't want to spoil it for him." So the weld mark,
even though it didn't open,
they thought that was the opening.
Do you know what? It is incredibly hard to find something as good as that. They say on the DVD the download. I had a quick look at it. So this is slightly hand based. Yeah. So this can be examined. It's beautiful. This can be examined. They go into the detail of how long it took them to actually get it without a weld mark, and the process that they used. It is in English subtitles, but I don't think it'll be a major issue. The slides are pretty clearly taught, and it's all taught close up as well. If you don't like the idea of the ribbon, obviously you can add your own rope to it, but I do like the idea of the ribbon, and it allows for some special visual moments as well, which they teach you on there. So let's take a look at the trailer for Ring and Rope. so that is ring and rope, and I can't recommend it highly enough. You know, it's very hard these days to find good stand-up stuff that packs really small, and the ribbon even takes it smaller than the rope, but it's a wonderful trick. Now, we had a bunch of these in yesterday. The orders have gone out already, that have gone out, and we've left with just 5 of these until next week. So if you want one, you want to get your hands on one, pick one up. We've got 5 in stock. I think they're like $39.99, which is really reasonably priced.
And the thing is, when you're doing, whether you're doing tables, walk around, or parlour, this works really well, and it gets you away from cards. It is that really weird situation now where whenever someone comes in the shop, we're demming cards all the time. 90% of what's being released is cards.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be able to do something a little bit different.
Yeah, 100%.
And at not your wedding, actually, it was Lawrence's wedding. And he was doing the Magic Round Tables, and he was doing ring and rope everywhere. He does it all the time. You do ring and rope.
Every time I work with Andy, he does it, and he just gets the best reactions from it. He does Williamson's routine, which, you know, the key thing here is the fact that these rings, a good ring is really hard to find.
Yeah.
If you like and you do Williamson's rope routine, or you already do a ring and rope routine, I think this is worth getting just for that. But you're going to get all the teaching and the ribbons as well. But it's a great size. It's slightly larger than your average size. And it's not too heavy to carry around, but it's heavy enough. It's not too light either. So you can tell they put a lot of effort and a lot of time into this. And I'm a big fan of TCC now. So ring and rope, we've got 5 of them in stock. First come, first serve. If you like it, pick one up. I'm sure someone will pop the link in for us. Shall we do a quiz question?
Yes.
I'm going to have a sip of water.
So we're going to go over to the quiz, guys. Let's put the code up once more, just so you know where you're going. So go to crowd.live, www.crowd.live, and type in the code RAKQG, and that should bring up a new page for you. And the quiz is going to start now.
I would just say we've got our friend Titanus who's joining us.
Hello,
we miss
Titanus. We miss you big time.
Hope you're well, mate. All right.
Okay, hang on, because I'm coming up with loads of messages on my computer. Let me go. Here we go. Question number 1. Alongside Harry, what were the names of the other members of 4MG? Was it Aid, George and Henry, Theo, Josh and James, John, Paul and George, or William, Charles and Andrew?
That's a difficult question, because if you don't know, you don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Words of wisdom there from me. If you don't know, you don't know.
Sometimes you're like a guru.
Yeah. I don't like to, put it out there.
Ben Hart placed 3rd in BGT, but what BBC series did he write and star in? Killer Magic, Monkey Magic, Magician Impossible, The Magicians. I didn't know he wrote it.
I think he wrote bits. He worked closely on a lot of the bits. He become, in inverted commas, one of the consultants.
Right, okay.
And his stuff's just so good, isn't it?
Yeah, Ben's great. Right, we ready?
Question 3.
Oh,
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello.
Oh!
4. No!
No, back.
Come
3.
What was the title of John Kerry's Alakazam Academy course? Was it Kerry's Way, Me, You and 52? Which is a wicked name, and he'll take that.
Yeah, that will be one of his new books.
Kerry's Direct Card Magic or Zero to Hero. Me, You and 52.
Remember that. We'll tell him that.
That's really cool. Yeah, on this screenshot. Boom.
Okay.
Alright, so that's the first 3 questions. And we always do, we go 3, 6, 9 in the final one, and every time we will check the leaderboard just to see where we're at. And if you're new to this, the quicker you get it and getting it right will give you more points.
Yeah.
So let's take a little look at the leaderboard and see where we're at.
Oh, Danny Marsh up in 1st place, Trevor Hargreaves 2nd, and Mark Wilde in 3rd. But as per usual, there's not a lot between them.
And there's 28 of you. That's not bad. That's not bad. Thank you for getting involved in this. Obviously, these Tuesdays are for you guys that ask us questions, but we love to do the quiz as well. Gives you a chance to win the #1 quiz mug. This is what you're playing for. Boom. Only way you can get it is to win it, and you've got to be in it to win it.
Yeah.
Should we talk about another effect?
Yeah.
Or shall I show you this little bad boy?
Oh, yes, because you bought yourself something, which you showed me earlier, which we are going to discuss.
It's a little purchase that I made.
Now, before we go any further, I am going to say this little close-up mat here, I believe, is over £100.
Yeah. It's
to
just
buy.
under, maybe.
Or just under £100 to buy.
It's around, 80.
How much is it? I don't know.
I think it's about 80 quid.
80
But no, they vary, like this is a tough pad, so they vary, they go up over 100. So
Yeah. It's a great quality pad. All good?
Yeah. So I have been looking for a new little surface, especially when I lecture. I do find
You had a lovely surface, didn't you? Didn't you spill candle wax on it?
I didn't spill candle wax on it, no. But someone did.
Yeah.
They borrowed it. No, I can't go into this. It was such a beautiful mat.
But you have let it go, haven't you?
No, I haven't let it go. I ordered this when I was living, even when I was living at home. Right, I had this mat. This is how long ago it was. Right, when living at parents, and I had a bit of disposable
With your
income.
little Hoover.
It was a beautiful mat.
It was a
imported
beautiful
from
mat.
America, and it was a roll-up mat, but it was amazing. And a magician, that won't be named, borrowed it.
It wasn't me, I will say.
Before I went on to do a lecture, and was doing a routine where he was making coins appear from a candle. I will say it wasn't Will Houston before you put him in that bracket. And this big bit of candle wax was heading down the side of the candle, right? And I could see it from the back of the room. And this magician, he just picked up the wax before it hit the mat. I was like, beautiful. And just rubs it in the mat. Right? And in the back of the room, I'm like cringing because I know how much the mat was. And he basically killed it for me. But then very kindly offered me £5 afterwards to cover the mat. So,
But, saying that, you're now a happy boy.
well, yeah.
Show us what you got.
Why'd you
baby.
bring that up? That's really bad.
I just thought it would be funny.
All right. So this is the TCC. These are brand new. This is their close-up pad, and my word, they are awesome. They have a solid base on it. It's not going to set you back 80 quid, 100 quid, so you're not going to be worried about actually taking it out of the house. If you can see, it's a solid plastic. It's got the etching in there. Let's get it in the light. Oh, can we get it in the light?
I don't think you can see it.
Yeah, it's got etching in there, TCC, and then you have your choice on this side, and it's almost like memory foam. Right, it is the nicest hand fiddler. It's a bit like the Superior pads. Now the Superior pads are amazing. They've been selling great as well. With the Superior pads, obviously they're higher priced. You're going to want to practice with that. Or you're going to want to carry that around and be careful with it. Obviously, this I can have as a bit of a tough pad. I could take it around. I know
this
the
is
quality
smaller
is good.
than the thing is with the one we sell, the Superior one.
It houses everything, which is amazing as well. So it depends where your price bracket is. But the reason I want to talk about this is because the quality of the product versus what you pay for it, which is $24.99, is insane. And it comes in black, red, blue, and green. And I took a punt. I love the TCC stuff, so I took a punt. We ordered one in, and the second I saw it, I went, "Wow, that is." Quality gear.
I've never had to fault the quality on any TCC item that I've looked at. So things like their packet trick wallets, you look at them and you go, they're amazing for the price. The ring on rope, just an amazing prop. This is, I still can't believe it's £25. I honestly cannot believe
they are amazing, guys, honestly. So what we did, we've got basically we've ordered, they're going to be in on Monday, so we've ordered 6 of each at the moment. If you want one, then get your order in because we can up it before Friday. But on Friday the order will go in and they'll be here for us on Monday. So we've got 6 of each colour coming in at the moment. Grab yourself one. The green I love. green or red are kind of my favourites
Yeah.
because it contrasts everything that's going on top of it, and they are just awesome.
But even, I know it's only a little thing, but even round here, there's no sort of bunching up or anything. It's just really nice. The seams are all great.
Yeah.
It is very, very well made.
Let's have a look. Someone's saying it was. Oh yeah, obviously because Mark's in the States, I think. So, do you check the price on it, Pete?
I will check the price.
And this is a great thing because by the looks of.
Oh yeah, no, $24.99. Danny Marsh has put it up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, Mark. I think you're obviously getting the VAT off because you're in the US.
Yeah, they are. They're worth. Well, they're worth more, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, I can't really say much more about them. If you're in the market for a new mat, pick 1, 2, 3 or 4 up for the price of what. And look, don't get me wrong. Some of these other mats, they're made of wood. The quality goes into it. The time, the effort. You get to pick the bays. That's you build that custom things. So that's amazing. But if you're a worker, you just want to go out and get a mat out there. The important thing here is you can lay this down and it's not going to get soaked, and when it does get soaked you just wipe it, and that's one of the key things here. The amount of times you take a roll-up mat out, place it down on the surface, and boom, this water all goes under it, and boom, that's it, it's sodden. With that, it's plastic, you just dry it and you're good to go again.
And we always say you get what you pay for. With this sort of stuff from TCC, you get far more than what you pay for. I honestly believe that.
Yeah,
when you showed me that, I think I said to you like 60 quid or 70 quid.
Yeah.
$24.99 is nothing nowadays. You pay that for a packet trick.
Yeah. No, honestly, we're showing some really great stuff. We always try and show you the good stuff, but sometimes there isn't any to really bring in. So we find stuff to talk about. But this week, these are 2 products that I can passionately talk about because I think the quality's there and the product is great. So this is the green one. Have a look on the site. You've got black, red, blue, or green. This is the. If you just bring the site up, because I think there's a mini and then a small. So this is the small, I believe. Let me just check the site and I'll get that right for you. Because I was a bit dubious when ordering it, going, well, that's going to be too small. But actually, that's kind of a perfect size. Same size as the fatter mats. They will be in the New Magic section.
New Magic Tricks.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So I just want to check this so that you, because I know we're linked to the warehouse, so you may have the option that the mini one comes up, but make sure that you go for the one I'm about to tell you it is.
So there you go.
Small, yeah. So that's the small. I can only assume that larges are going to come. They're not on the site at the moment, but I think that's a perfect size for a pad. So I know it's really, you can't feel it through the TV screen, but you will not be disappointed. You can take my word on it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Definitely. Shall we do... Simon Kelly said, are they making larger mats? We don't know. We haven't been told, but they have called this one the small, so I presume at some stage they will do. But that is the perfect size. You'll be able to get a nice spread of cards on there.
I would assume that the mini is probably half of that. That's just me making an assumption. The sizes should be on the site as well. But yeah, really, really nice. $24.99. Can't go wrong with that. So, are we going to do another question?
Shall we?
Yeah.
Okie dokes.
I know Anthony Pover keeps asking about my release. It is...
You're filming the instructions this afternoon, I think.
Yeah. We've got 10 units. They're in pretty much ready to roll out. They are going to be a very limited supply.
So why not? We film it all and we offer those 10 units to the people to watch the live next week.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because until we've got proper stock of it, we can't release it properly.
Well, I kind of want you to... I want you to... I want it to be ready when it's going out. So, I will offer it to you, but whether it's next week or the week after, I don't know yet. But, depends whether I'm here or not. But
yeah, of course.
That's cool. All right. Lovely job.
Right.
Questions.
Okay, here we go. Question number 4. Some of you would have already read it. What was purported to be Ed Marlowe's favourite playing card? Jack of Spades, 7 of Diamonds, Ace of Diamonds, Jack of Hearts.
Purported. New word from Marvel Gap.
Right, question number 5. Jerry's Nuggets are a brand of what type of prop used by magicians? Cups, loops, coins, cards.
Do you know what? We should get some. Do you reckon you'd be able to link some music so that it played at this point?
Yeah. Yeah, Chris could do it. Just have another audio channel coming in. But we got to be careful. Remember last time we put anything on and Facebook blocked us, so we were on the show for an hour with 1 viewer.
That is true.
Which was us.
And what was hilarious? Well, yeah, it was 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was us here and then them in there.
Yeah. Right, you ready? Question number 6. Which magician is patron of the Parrot Zoo Trust?
Oh.
John Archer, Dynamo, Darren Brown, Penn Jillette.
The Parrot Zoo Trust. Blimey. Never heard of it. You do any parrot related jokes?
No. Don't think so, have you?
No.
Let me have a little think. I'm bound to come up with something.
Alright. We're doing another end it there, we'll go have a look at the we digress, don't we? We're literally
We do, I thought of one but I can't say it here.
Oh.
And it weren't about a parrot, it was about another bird.
Go on.
No.
Oh, fair enough. Shall we take a little look-see at the leaderboard, see where we're at?
Danny Marsh was in first place and he's still in first place.
But still by very little.
Yeah.
Steve B and John G are on his tail, so all is still to play for, all they're looking for, because they all got 6 out of 10, they just need to get it a little bit quicker. So they're looking for Danny to mess up and then to basically capitalise and see, and then the leaderboard will change. Danny says, can we end the quiz now? No, Danny. Alright, brilliant. Right, so a couple of bits still left to chat about as well. Are you going to show us something today?
Yes, I am. Will Magic Man said, have you guys ever reviewed Rain Man version 2? We haven't, but I own one. We don't review them because we don't stock them, but I own one and it's great. So if you want to know anything about it, let me know. And it was actually going to be part of the boys' semi-final, but they said that the act was too long and we had to cut something. So that unfortunately got cut. But yeah, it's a great trick. And I will be doing a video for anyone that owns my Scrabble routine. I will be doing a video for that soon. And if you don't own it, hopefully we'll be getting some soon.
I hope so. It's so blooming good.
It's great.
Yeah, can't wait to get them in. Brilliant.
So, okay, I'm going to show you this. I will say that this is slightly different. I used to do this years ago. We used to stock it. It's been off the market for a long time, and I managed to find one, and I found one at a flea market.
Right.
And do you know why I went to a flea market?
No, why'd you go to flea market?
Well, I didn't want to tell you this. I told you that Tarquin had just left.
Yeah.
I actually lost him in a game of poker.
What?
Yeah. It was a harsh night. I was playing poker and I lost Tarquin in a game.
What?
And someone said to me, do you want to go to a flea market? I thought it was a market that sold fleas.
So you were looking for it. Right. Okay.
I'll be able to buy him back.
Right. I love what's going through people's heads that haven't seen the Tarquin routine. They're all going to go, what the heck's Tarquin?
Right,
so, yes.
So I went to this flea market, and while I was there, you get all these little...
Please.
Actually, think about it. What hour of the day do you believe I went to the flea market?
I don't know if they do normal operation hours.
No,
so.
any hour from 1 to 12.
Okay. 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. So imagine 7 o'clock in the morning. It will be in the morning, not in the evening. 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm there. I'm looking around the flea market, and I come across this. Now I don't really know what it is because it's in this little plastic thing.
It's not a flea.
It's not a flea because they had different things. They weren't selling fleas.
Oh.
But he said to me, have a look at. He said, take it.
Right.
Ask someone
Right.
to think of any hour of the day.
Yeah.
And then have a look inside.
Well, this guy has got a lot of trust. He just let you take it.
Well, I had to pay for it.
Oh, right, okay.
And I bought some magic beans off someone else. But they haven't grown yet.
Right, okay.
But they will do. So he said, have a look inside. So I'm really...
You haven't looked at this yet?
No, and I'm quite excited to have a little look. Because I don't believe it.
What?
Right, he sold me this thing. And it's a paperweight. This is a paperweight. Inside is a picture of a pocket watch.
Right.
The pocket watch, exactly the same as the one Tarquin used to own.
Right.
He couldn't carry it because it was too heavy.
Yeah, obviously.
But he owned it.
Okay.
And it's set to a time. Guess what time it's set to?
If that's 7 o'clock.
It is.
Let's have that.
You want to see it?
Yes, tilt it my way.
Really?
Yes. And it actually freaking is. Yeah, no, hold on a second. That is amazing.
And that is a photograph.
That is. We can see that. Oh, look at that camera work. Oh.
That is a photograph in a paperweight
That's...
set to 7 o'clock.
That is freaking awesome. I love that.
Now this is frozen in time. Now I will say, this is the new version, version 2. I used to stock these, I would say around about 15 years ago. It's made by Masuda, who also makes the WoW gimmick.
Yeah.
Now when I originally stocked them, it had a sticker here on the front of the box. Now it doesn't come with a sticker anymore, and when you watch the video, he holds his fingers over the clock. I like the sticker because I like to pretend I don't know
the mystery.
Yeah, I don't know what the time is, but it is self-working. There's no sleight of hand with it.
What I love about this, right, is the quality of it.
And that is reset to go now.
You can stare. It can be that close to you, and it will look like what it is.
Yeah,
you know, it's just an amazing bit of kit. It just looks awesome, and it's so different as well. And obviously, you know, we had that fun routine, the fun story for it. But you can have this as part of a far bigger routine.
Yeah,
you know?
I would use it
Turner.
as part of a multiple revelation thing.
Yeah.
With a lot of these things, I think it's a great little effect. But to me, as a one-off standalone effect, it's fine. But as part of something a bit bigger, it's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, really is amazing. Now, the thing I will stress about these is they are made in very, very small quantities. We've got some in now, and when they're gone, it might be a year, it might be 2 years before we get any more.
Yeah.
We had these in about a year and a half ago, and they've only just come in again.
I know, and you can tell why when you see what you get. It's just insane.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I think we have 7 or 8 of these left in stock. So yeah, if you want one, check them out on the site. We've got some quality. Everything we've spoken about so far, you could pick up and is good quality and you could use.
Yeah.
And this is definitely that.
And this is frozen in time. All right. They're not cheap. They're £70, but when you see the work that's got into it, you'll understand why. It's a beautiful piece. They actually did last year. They brought out a remote control version as well.
Wow, really?
Yeah, but that was like 350 quid or something. Yeah, it was a lot. Dean Setter said he's got one that moves when you touch the photo on the. You can't touch the photo on this. It's sealed behind plastic. Look. Yeah, you can't touch the photo. Moving. I presume maybe Dean got not an original one. because I've stocked these for ages and I've never, ever had a problem with them. But that is frozen in time.
Alexander Ross said he just bought the green mat. Hope that it's as good as it looks. I have no doubt that you'll be impressed with it, mate. It is so nice when we have decent products that we can just 100% know that people are going to love it, and that's what we try to. On these shows, we have had people in the past saying, "Why don't you talk about so and so effect? It's rubbish." Well, the thing is, we don't ever want to highlight stuff that's bad. If it makes it onto the vlog, it's because we like it. Just because it's bad for someone doesn't mean it's bad for everyone, and people still put a lot of time and effort into creating effects. So we're not in the market for slagging tricks off. Chances are, if you don't see it on the vlog, that's our opinion on it. If you see it here, it's worth talking about for us.
Yep. The other thing we want to mention as well is any cards still getting rave reviews. Just had another load turned into stock. And Silhouette.
Yes, yeah, both of them keep coming and flying out. We've got a batch of Silhouette now. I don't know if Murphy's have out. They were last time I checked, but we've got some in. So if you want to get one of them, again, great product.
And the other thing, shall we talk about it now or in a moment? The Juxta pad.
Juxta talk about. I'll tell you what, we'll do 3 more questions and we'll talk about it, because I think we're heading. Oh, we're doing already. It's nearly 40 minutes gone.
Cool. Okay, let's go and do 3 more questions then. So here we go, guys, with question number 7.
Which founding member of the Edinburgh Magic Circle is dubbed the godfather of bizarre magic? Was it Charles Cameron, Eugene Berger, John Ramsey, or Phil Goldstein? Dean says, would it be a cheaper version?
What's that?
The one he's got, I guess. Where did you get it from, Dean? Let us know. If it's from us and it's the current one, then there's an issue, and you can we'll sort that. But we'll very quickly we'll know what sort of version it is.
Paul Gordon is also known to entertain people as an impressionist, a guitarist, a singer, or a stand-up comedian.
See, these ones are all about speed, I think. For the people that are in the top 3, because they're quite straightforward, those ones.
Yeah.
So this will be interesting to see the leaderboard. I think we should go to the leaderboard at 8, and then there's 2 questions.
Okie doke. So we're going to stop it there.
Yeah. Danny Marshall also gone for the green pad. Yeah, the green ones are great. I've got a feeling that they might start to sell pretty quick. We always find when we do a live, a few days later, Murphys tend to then go out of the stuff that we talk about.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you like a green one, get them in while they've got them.
Cool.
Right, yeah.
Shall we just mention this? Oh no, Juxta pad.
Well, quick look at the leaderboard.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, what am I thinking?
Oh no, Danny's dropped.
Wow.
Third. Oh.
He must have missed a question, didn't
Yeah, he says hit wrong answer.
Oh, Danny.
And they must have got it pretty quick as well, because they've shot up there. So John G's now in first, Steve B. This is pretty exciting, changing around. There's still 2 questions left to go and still a lot to play for, so I like that. Back to us. Shall we have one more look at the Pomnesia trailer?
Yes.
I will just say this has been an awesome little project that we've worked on. There's some the feedback's great, and again, if you haven't written your review, and you enjoy the shows that we do for you on a Tuesday, please pop over there for 2 minutes, just write a quick review. And people are loving it, so let's take a look at what it is. Hi everyone, I'm Dave Lucy from Alakazam Magic, and I am super excited to present to you Pomnesia by Graham David Fishwick. Pomnesia is a super visual effect with just a few cards. It comes with everything you need and 3 handlings for this amazing trick. Pomnesia is a fun and ultra visual card trick that you can keep in your wallet. It uses just a few cards and looks a little bit like this. I went to the magic shop the other day. I said to the guy behind the counter, have you got the trick with the aces? He said, do you mean this one where you can show the cards, the ace of clubs to be face up, you give it a little shake like this and the club will change to the heart. One more little shake, because that does the magic, the heart will change to the spade, and again the spade will change to the diamond. I said, that's the trick. He said, unfortunately we're sold out, but we do have the one with the 1, 2, 3, 4 queens. How about that? I said, that sounds great, but I am really after the trick with the 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. Do you have it in? He said, they're not due in for a while, but we have had a brand new version come in which uses the 4 kings. 1, 2, 3, 4 kings. Do you fancy that? I said, look, it's great. And it was showing me the backs at all time, which really threw me off, but I wasn't after the trick with the 4 kings. He said, look, because it's you, he dealt underneath the counter, he come up and he showed me the cards, and there we have it, the 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. He let me have his demo copy. He said it's $24.99. I said I haven't got the money, so I still don't know how the trick even works. Not only are you going to get Graham David Fishwick's original version of this, you're going to get my handling and Andrew Paul Smith's handling all included in the one package. As well as the cards, you're going to get a streaming video where you have myself and Andrew Paul Smith teaching you all 3 versions of this incredible effect. There is absolutely no reason why Promnesia should not be in your wallet, so pick yours up now at alakazam.co.uk.
Right, so that was Promnesia. Get your order in now because they are selling out pretty fast.
They are, and I would say as well, if you've got a handling for it, let us know. We'll happily feature it in the registered product section if you want to share it with the rest of the Promnesia owners. It's one of those effects that once you see how it works, it's very easy to say, oh, if I change that for that, I've got a new sort of version. So yeah, we'll be excited to see them. Lots of people ordering the green pads, so good going, guys. You won't be disappointed on them. Lovely.
Right, so while we were in Blackpool this year, we always go to Friday evening. We go out for dinner with Mark Mason and his lovely wife Tricia, and the Alakazam crew. So we always go out and we always discuss what we've got new for the convention. Mark told me about this next product, which is called Juxtapad. I went to see him perform it a few times. It's a great little effect. It's a little utility device, even though I believe it comes not ready to go, because I think the book test is any book. Right. So you can create it in any book, but he teaches you how to do it. But it's a great little idea, and I know he's sold out on the Saturday. He brings a lot of units with him. If you've ever seen Mark demonstrate, he is the best in the world, and he just goes boom, 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 and the stuff just sells out. This thing is finally available now. The other thing about Mark as well is he does a lot of conventions, so if you don't catch him at a convention, you wait ages for the stuff to be released.
Yeah, massively, yeah.
This has just been released. It will be in stock on Monday, so you can pre-order yours from us right now. And let's have a look at the trailer. This is called Juxtapad. There's no trailer, so you won't be doing it. I'll go backwards. Chris could have actually stopped me about 10 minutes ago. There should be a trailer up there.
We'll look for the trailer. We'll look for a trailer.
Yeah, Chris is going to have a look for the trailer.
We'll put it this way, it's on our site. So if you go to our website, hit search and Juxtapad,
yep.
You'll see it. It'll probably be in the new magic section on the site, along with all the stuff that we've spoken about today as well. Sunshine as well came in yesterday. I haven't had a chance to look at that, but I believe it's like a floating changing card. Did you get Sunshine? Chris?
Sorry, yeah.
That's right, mate. Sunshine. Have you got that one?
Yes.
Oh, we got that one. Okay. So, shall we try it out? Let's take a little look. Oh.
No, I don't think they're seeing this.
All right.
That's only us.
Shall we take a little look at Sunshine?
Yes, let's. Oh,
we're
yeah,
here.
he's back to us.
Let me just sat here. Thanks for that countdown, Chris.
Wow.
What is he doing? He's trying to mug us up this afternoon.
Right. Right, so anyway, I'm just checking there. So I'll put this down as well.
I blatantly have done that. You know the face I do when I mong out?
Yeah.
Like, and you know the face really well. I bet I've done that there. I've just sort of sit there.
Right, so Chris has...
mugged us off.
Yeah, mugged us right off. So he's managed to find the juxtapad. So let's take a look at that now.
One 116, 117, 118. There it is. It was in your hands.
How the f*** did you do that?
118. Juxtapad is more than just a magic trick. Imagine being able to take anything you write or draw and have it vanish, change, or appear at will. Juxtapad allows you to perform numerous effects, while also giving you the freedom to create many more. Even though the possibilities with Juxtapad are endless, my favorite effect to perform is the book test. Go through the book like this and you just say stop. Stop. Just remember the first word up there on the page. And actually remember the page number just in case you forget it. I'm going to try to get your word without asking you any questions and without going back in the book. Maybe 4 or 5 letters, right? Okay.
I swear to God.
Oh my God.
But that's it. I'm committed. I can't change my mind. What I wrote, it's what's on there. I can't put anything in. I can't take anything out.
Let me see it.
What was the word you were thinking of?
Was whole.
Was whole, but is that with the H or with the?
WHOLE.
Do you remember the page number?
Yes.
Yeah. What was the?
118.
118. So whole 118. High five. High five. Can I see your hand real quick?
Yeah.
And can you put your hand on top? So I'm going to try to make your word vanish. Look. Vanish. Watch. It's gone.
I swear to
It's
God.
gone. No, really, it's gone.
Is it really?
Really?
Look.
Where is Jesus? Sorry. How is that possible?
You want me to take it a step further? I can if you want.
Yes, please.
I can make it come back. What was the page number?
Still here.
118.
118.
Yeah.
Wait. Did I get near the book? Did I touch your phone? Did I? No. Take your phone out of the. Again, nothing in my hand. I'll even take my watch off. I don't want you to think something's. Watch.
I want to see it. I need my Instagram on.
118.
Yes.
Right.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God.
That's 76. That's 90.
Okay.
116, 117, 118. You guys can keep that. That's a souvenir for our experience together. You can use any pen, any marker. There are no special inks. You also don't have to palm or add anything at any time. Once you learn the secret of Juxtapad, you'll see how good, how practical, and how clever it truly is.
No, do another one for us. I don't believe
So
you.
here, I'll do another one. Okay, here. So let me see your hand. Let me see your hand. And can you put your other hand on top? And I'm going to try to make her word vanish. Look, it's gone. 117, 118. There it is. You said 118. There it is.
But how the f***?
Yeah, that one was different.
In the book.
Here. Here. Here, and you can.
So much. Get away from me.
Where'd it go?
Right, so that's a Juxtapad. You can pre-order yours now.
Yeah, a couple of questions very quickly. Somebody asked what these cards were. These are the Boardwalk cards. They're by Blue Crown. They're quite a thick deck of cards, actually, so they're quite good for cuts and flourishes and stuff. Another question was, where was it? Seen sunshine a few times. Can the card be handed out after the change? No. It's a heavily gimmicked gaffed card. It's very visual, but then you would need to switch if you want to hand it out.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Questions?
Yeah. Are we doing one or two?
Let's finish it off. Yeah.
Okie dokes. So here we go, guys. Your final two questions. So straight on with question number 9. What magicians claim to use sleight of hand to hide his possessions during a robbery in 2006? Chris Angel, David Copperfield, David Blaine, Lance Burton.
Interesting.
Don't know how you can use sleight of hand to hide your telly.
Yeah, that's, well, if it's Chris Angel, he can do anything.
Anything that can fit in a thumb tip.
Yeah.
I want to nick your 6-inch silk. It's gone. Right, so here we go. Question 10. How long did David Blaine stay in a block of ice during his frozen in time stunt? 45 hours, 28 minutes, 66 hours, 6 minutes, 13 hours, 13 minutes, 63 hours, 42 minutes.
Yeah.
Went to see David Blaine last week.
And how long did he stay in a tub of water for?
He stayed in a tub of water for 10 minutes 27.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long did it take to get out?
About
12
50,
minutes.
Yeah. Right.
I heard it was good though.
Great show. And great showman. Very good. Right, so that was question 10. That's the end of this week's quiz.
I'm going to quickly show this again because there were some people that had joined us late.
Okay.
So I won't talk about it, but you can see it. You've got your hard, I will talk about it. You've got your hard plastic base on there, and then your soft, almost like kind of, it is memory foam me, isn't it? That's well.
Yeah.
And it's beautifully done. You can't even see the seam on it. So yeah, $24.99 I think now on the site. I think lots of people are going for the green, but there are blue, red, and black as well. There you go. Shall we see who the winner is?
Yeah.
Let's head over to the leaderboard.
We've got John G. Congratulations, John, with 818 points. Well done, mate.
9 out of 10.
So you win yourself the Alakazam Quiz #1 winner mug.
Boom.
All right, just need to email in sales@alakazam.co.uk with your full name and your address, and we will pop one of these in the post to you. And if you have got an idea for a quiz and would like to earn yourself £15 worth of loyalty points, we need 10 questions with 4 multiple choice answers. Please mark which is the correct answer.
Yep.
And if we use your quiz, you get £15 worth of points.
Great. We've got a lot of great releases coming out soon. It's really exciting time here at Alakazam, so make sure you're in all the usual places: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. We update Instagram quite regularly on a daily basis now as well, at least we try to. So be in all those places and you'll hear about it first. Also, if you haven't seen last week's vlog, that went up over the weekend with Andy and H, and they'll be back this Friday. Anything else? Oh, we've got to go through the answers.
Yes.
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 Let's do that. Let's go through the answers, guys. So, alongside Harry, the other band members were Theo, Josh, and James. Ben Hart placed third, but he also wrote The Killer Magic. John Kerry's course was called Zero to Hero. What was purported to be Ed Marlowe's favourite playing card, 7 of Diamonds. Jerry's Nuggets are brand of cards and being relaunched. Which magician is patron of the Parrot Zoo? That's Darren Brown. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I would have guessed that. I did guess that.
Which founding member of Edinburgh... Do you mind? Which founding member of Edinburgh Magic Circle is dubbed the godfather of bizarre magic? Charles Cameron.
I would have said John Ramsey.
Who's Charles Cameron?
He's the godfather of...
Paul Gordon is also known to entertain people as a singer. What magician claimed to use sleight of hand to hide his possessions? It was Copperfield. and David Blaine lasted 63 hours and 42 minutes. Blimey. And there you have it. They are the 10 answers to this awesome quiz by Simon Beckman. Simon, I will make sure you get your £15 worth of loyalty points popped straight into your account.
Yep.
Anything left to add?
Not really. Just that next week we will maybe have the date for the live giveaway.
Okay.
And then maybe another couple of things. But you might not be here.
Not sure yet.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll see what's happening. The next couple of weeks is going to be a little bit up in the air, so please bear with us. But we will try our best to have a live.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, guys, thank you so much, as per usual, for joining us here on the Alakazam Live. Remember to join the guys on Friday for the vlog, or over the weekend.
And a quick recap. We got that awesome ring and rope, if there are any left. We had 6 of these in.
We have the brilliant Frozen in Time.
We have the fantastic close-up pad.
And Sunshine and Promnesia.
And any card as well. So all of the things we've spoken about today are awesome. You won't be disappointed receiving them. So, well, minus maybe Sunshine, but that's just, we haven't looked at it yet. So.
Yeah. The rest of them we have.
That sounded really rude. That's not what I meant. I meant we hadn't looked at it yet. So.
Yeah.
But everything else we can guarantee you're going to receive and enjoy. So awesome. I think that's it.
Yes, and guys, once again, thank you very much for all your support. We will be letting you know about the upcoming academies. We're now in our summer break, so they're starting again in August, I think. So we'll let you know who we've got on the lineup. But yeah, that's.
I'm going to be soon. Once I know what's going on, I'm going to put up the Chop Cup thing. So we're going to be doing some little masterclasses and. Yeah, I've got one that I think you're going to enjoy. So, yeah. And
we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing some special evenings. Some of them there'll be a little charge for, some of them will be free of charge. I'm going to be hopefully doing a little mentalism Q&A, and we were thinking of doing a sort of surgery type one, where if you've got a video of a trick that you're working on that you want to send in, we can play it on the night and then go through it and go through little tweaks that we would most probably do to it to maybe give the trick a little bit of a twist. So if that's something that interests you, let us know. Also, we got some exciting news coming up for all our customers in the US of A. All right, so keep your eyes peeled for that.
Brilliant. Well, thanks so much, guys, and we will see you hopefully next week on the Alakazam Live. See you guys.